Hey, stop. No. No, I'm not ready. Not ready. Not ready. No. Uh, Subscribe to Windrops. Can I change the language? Language. Wow, it sounds so smooth. I forget how my own audio sounds sometimes. Anyway, it works. Subscribe to Earn Drops. Get rewards by purchasing or gifting subscriptions to iLoad to Boost channel while they are live in any category. Ends on December 2nd. View details. Dismiss. Thank you very much. Um, yeah, this unavoidably this is unpaid. Nobody here. Sorry, I shouldn't have read that out loud. Now we're going to get a band. Oh wait, there we go. That's it. Up something else. What else do I have to set up? Ah, yeah, I have to actually set up the thing, the thing, and the thing is set up. The thing has to be. Sorry, it has been like way too long since. Oh my god, I'm so keen actually. I forgot to add the scripts. Start. There we go. We have been 2 minutes already live, and I didn't start the countdown. This is perhaps over. Um, so, good evening today. Ah, there is nothing to say actually so far right now. Right now, there is nothing that needs to be stated, I guess, something like that. So, hello. I don't know. Something else? Do I have to actually do something else? I think no. Not. Nothing. 9. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. What are you doing, brother? Shut up. Stop shutting me. I'm using my free will. Um, I know what I have to do. I have to set up the image, which I don't actually remember. What's going to be the next one? What can be the next one? What's Oh my god. We have an incredibly good image actually. Why is this one so something? Transform. Flip feed screen center. What? Order. What? Which one is it? Transform? What? How do you remove set scale? Scale? Source. Source per sector. What? Set color. No. Blending mode. Blending method. Show transition. Hide transition. Order. What am I looking for? What's the command that reset transform or reset? The same thing actually. This one like very tiny down there. No, I will notice that we have that in the background. That's done. What else? Yeah. I have to actually open the game. I it's going to be kind of hard to play anything if literally I don't open the game. Counter Strike 2. No. View. What? View games library. Yeah. What if we actually play PUBG? What if we become absolute slob? No, sorry. I'm not going to do that. What do we have? I know I have. Wait, how much time do we have? We have like 5 minutes. What if I actually set up the thing that I was meant to set up? How do you account settings? I think it is update profile banner. No, perks, channel and videos. Is that brand? Update? No. Featured content. Trailer, yeah, okay. Update. What? I know what is a trailer, brother. Do you think I don't? Uh, one? No. Oh my god. Okay, true. I was like, I actually don't remember where I saved this stuff. But I do. We're not so lost. What? Remove. I have to remove the older one? Ah, wait. I have to go to video producer to make upload. Videos. This one. This one. Cancel upload. Horizontal. Ah, yeah, it's horizontal. Horizon. 14 megabytes. Okay. I guess so. It's fine. What else? I have to dashboard search. No, I have to. What do I have to do? I have to set it up to publish. Publish? Publish. No, I have to publish anything, right? No, whatever. Let me see. Let me check. Channel trailer. We have it lasts 42 seconds. The older one. Uh, edit. Let's edit this one. Edit permissions. Everyone, what are you talking about? Uh, it's published. I guess I have to unpublish this one. Probably. Most surely. Are you sure you want to stop editing? Yeah. Processing is still. Why is it still processing, bro? What's the issue? Is am I the problem? Am I the asshole? Sorry. Bro. It's been so long since the last time. It has been how long actually? 24th of November of 2025. So 40 days. Oh wow. So distant in the past, so far behind, so remote from everything. No, not that bad actually, but yeah. Bro, will it at some point finish processing? Okay. It's processed. Yeah. Let me see. Is it? No, it isn't. Fuck. Why did it not process? What was the issue? No. It's order by descending, ascending, created date. Yeah. Can you show me the file? What's up? Why does it not want to work? Oh my god. I hate it so hard. I have I had an insect in my leg. Wow. What's up? Like, yes, uh, So, the insect died. The issue is, I might also die. I don't know. No, no. I already said what I should have said. Anyway, good evening. Here we are. Today we have not an announcement, but can I see myself? What's the volume? Okay, true. What was I trying to say? Yeah. The insect that appeared spawned right before I finished setting up. That guy, um, that guy was really funny. I I have to guess again, get stung by it. I guess I have to assume. We have to trust the process. So, besides that, anyway, so no, good evening. It has been like an incredibly long time. I feel like I last time I don't even actually remember. I think it was some. I wanted to play something. I didn't open the game. Talking about the game, I didn't the game. I didn't open the thing that's one thing that I wanted to play. What is the thing that I wanted to play? Undecember. Also, just to be curious, it's unpublished. Okay, set as channel trailer. What? I already know that. Why do you keep spamming that? That trailer! Exclamation mark, colon, I use the save. Thumbnail, yeah. Using music? I am not using any music. What are you talking about? Publish, true. Thank you. Now, for real, perdón. I had to open the. Kinda forgot to do that. Not that I forgot. I was about to do that, and the insect spawned, so I kinda almost. I don't know. Sorry, excuse me for not wanting to get killed by an insect. But my bad. Who? I one day I will learn to not care so much about stats, and it doesn't matter if a centipede or a millipede touches me. I can just give up on systems. And no, sorry. I wanted to actually know what the fuck was that. Centipede versus millipede. Image. Okay, it was a millipede. Is a millipede? Are they dangerous? Good question. AI? No, I don't want the AI overview. I don't want. No. They are supposedly not dangerous. They cannot bite or sting. However, they can use skin. They can cause skin irritation. Good to know. So, probably I will get an allergic reaction and swell up and blow up. Anyway, I don't know. It's been like way too long since the last time that I was here, so sorry for being so accelerated. Life, life happens, and we react to it in ways in which we're always surprised by the outcome of everything. I don't know. Point being, I want to play something. And not just something. I want to play in December. I want also, yeah, to some degree. I have to be honest. I wanted to see how that works here in terms of how it works with the. I wouldn't say the PC running. It's more along the lines of how it looks. That's the proper sentence concept. So yeah, we are going to try that. Also, on December, and protect Game Guard. #1 global game security solution. Thank you. No, sorry. Sorry. I don't know. Stuff has happened. Many things have happened. I have been thinking about way too many things lately. So I don't know. I think it's interesting to have stuff to talk out on a while, but at the same time, I still have to order myself around. The first thing that I decided to do, that I already knew I wanted to try to do before already, was, let's see, Wait, you can see the Steam overlay. Wow, I don't want that. Steam overlay. How do we turn this thing off? Settings. While in game? No, thank you. Now you shouldn't be capable of seeing that, I think. The issue is I still have to activate the desktop audio. Yeah. That's set. Okay. What else? What else do I need to... I think not much more, probably. Take into consideration whatever. Not much more, right? I guess, yeah, settings, graphics, it's okay. It's on full screen and somehow it's capturing anyways. Sound, yeah, it isn't muted. Why is there literally no sound? Why is there literally no audio actually? I can't hear it. I have, no. It has background music. Why? It's 100% and I cannot hear it. What? It isn't muted, what? Okay, okay. There it goes. It like slowly starts, something like that. So, something else. What else? Probably, I guess. I don't know. Can I tab out? I think I can't tab out, right? Checking server status. Thank you so much. What? I don't know. It's always a mystery to try to play something like this. Yeah, wow. Oh my god. Level 75. I guess, quick explanation. I'm not going to make a new character. This game is... I sort of, not fully, sort of, like the... And the issue is, it's incredibly grindy. I don't like that, actually. So, yeah, we are not going to start from zero. I would rather play Path of Exile itself rather than to start from zero. This whole, what? Yet another thing? Oh my god, how many passes does this game have? Also, welcome Panso. I already saw it before, but very incredible to see that you were unbanned on your original account, even if you have already committed to changing into the new persona. It's wonderful to know that it wouldn't be as complicated as it would have been otherwise, you know. So, welcome back, brother. Anyway, can you stop popping? Okay, there we go. Finally, no more mailbox message. Service inconvenience compensation. Thank you so much. I don't want this actually. Incredible things happen to me. Yeah, incredible things happen to those who wait long enough. Something like that. Now, there is an expression that goes something along those lines. It's like good things happen to those who wait. I think that's... Is it like that? I don't actually remember. The point is, you're back, so it's fine. Even if we cannot have the myths backing us up and anything like that, you are back. We are incredibly back, so it's good. Supo, what is a Toduba? What? What are you talking about? A Toduba? What the hell is a Toduba? I have no idea. Yeah, sorry. Welcome. What's a Toduba? Is it a joke? No. What's a Toduba? This thing. You're talking about this thing. Wait. I was like, what are you talking about? No, yeah. It's the pet. It's the pet of the game. Great question. What is a Toduba? I have not played the game at all. I know the game works. I know that it is like a Path of Exile. I have absolutely zero idea. I haven't paid any attention whatsoever at the lore and such, so we are here to get the dose of ADHD fulfillment from the whole screen, you know? Nothing else. I don't know, there is lore we're not going to pay attention to that. Wait, settings, sound. Ah, there we go. Everything is. Holy shit, it's so loud. True. Voices and cinematics are muted. I'm not going to watch them. No, wait. Cinematics are cool, I think, sometimes. Oh, wait. Now, also, welcome, Andy. I hope you're incredibly well, brother. Something else? I don't know. I don't think there is much to actually do. This game is like incredibly railroad. What's the word? What's the concept? On rails, something like that, in which you don't really have to think that much deeply. It doesn't have that many choices to make or anything like that. So you should have basic explanation. Waypoint. The waypoint is the way in which you move. You go towards the big orange, yellowish exclamation mark main mission. You go to that one or get as close as you can. And now it also even has auto attacks activated, so you don't even have to do much. You just have to move. Wow, it's the peak of gameplay. It's like such an amazing experience, actually. Also, what's up with the water spamming like the same message 5 times in a row? And yeah, you have even here like drops. Thing keeps on dropping. It's like ADHD. It's amazing. It's the peak of. That's why I thought, wow, we have to play this. We have to play this. People has to know. This game didn't get enough recognition. Nobody is aware of how much we have come to approach so much. What? This is kinda. What? This is kinda like Vampire Survivors. No, what? What are you talking about? No, this is like. Have you never played Path of Exile? What are you talking about? It's literally the mobile version of Path of Exile. It's some well, not literally. I think there was even like an actual Path of Exile, but it's like Musume. Yeah, correctly. No, it's an action RPG in which you do the theoretical build construction and getting through the whole story and such is the reality testing of the world, something like that, basically. Am I Anuma Musume? Yeah, basically. I am gold. What? Sorry, I didn't mean that. At the end, I might be gold, actually. Wow. But no. Yeah, I had to run the button. Give me. Let me unfocus for half a second. Let me interrupt my own flow just to kill this guy. True. Thank you very much. So, whatever. What? I don't know. I haven't done to say stuff. Yeah. I was. The concept of this game, and you just play. You just accept that you have to move ahead and... I was so incredibly focused, I actually left behind the guy that I had to talk to. My bad. Doesn't matter. My god. I cleared the entire map already and I didn't... Anyway, it's fine. It's fine. Can happen. Happens to the best of us. Sometimes... the animatronics get a little quirky at night. Sorry, I don't know. It hasn't. Yeah, I was like trying to say that before. Sometimes you can feel it in your blood running that you have not spoken for so long. I guess also it's a combination of the entire pressure of your mind trying to not blow up upon itself. The moments in which you are actually completely in the mood for something, in this case, like streaming. It's incredibly amazing when you realize that you are completely interested, engaged, desiring to do something of this sort. Otherwise, I guess it's weird to realize that, yeah, not always. It's not a sentiment of, oh no, yeah, I don't want to do this, but rather it's, now I am utterly sure that I want to do this. other instances, it's just more of an action out of habit, something like that, I guess. And yeah, I don't know. I don't think it is bad once again. It's just that it happens. And in this case, yeah, after like 4 days of that, it's so good to finally be back. I don't know. I am still incredibly angry. Anyways, it's not completely back. We are not actually back. I have yet to finish one exam, but it's fine. Anyways, you get accustomed to it. At some point, I don't know, education, public schools and such. Not schools. I don't know. I remember having talked about the whole concept with somebody of, oh no, yeah, when you refer to it as school, you make it look like it isn't as serious. University is something that you should be engaging in as one of the most, what the hell? Yeah, this guy, this game has like character cutscenes, so you can make it's so good actually, so incredibly good. You have a literally guy with a snow head moving around in the middle of the serious cutscene. So, it's but that's the fun of it, that it doesn't take itself so seriously, yes. Well, and also maybe it isn't clear enough. I cannot get hit, most surely. I am going to die. I have like almost 2,000 health. I don't know. Yeah. I said I should have checked that. I didn't. Can somebody please? I should probably do so myself. But does it look well? Does it get too distorted? I didn't change the bitrate options. I should have done so. Anyway, point being what I have to return. Yeah, when you make it not look as serious and such, it feels. I don't think it actually feels that bad, but I don't know. Otherwise, so much seriousness behind something of that sort makes it feel like way too much of a complicated thing. Anyways, education is something that you should be doing out of interest and out of true desire and passion, not so much an obligation and something so heavy and such. So, in my case, oh my god, wrong button. But in my case, yeah, I don't know. I don't like to say, oh wow, it's necessary for us to take it as the most serious thing ever. Please hold up, everybody. I am studying. I don't know, bro. It's like way too weird when somebody does something like that. I understand. For example, there is this whole thing, there is this whole story of, oh no, yeah, the person who takes themselves, or not themselves, who, when they are confronted with the necessity of studying, they are brought towards the reality of, well, you also have to some degree, try to think about how you are going to let everyone else around you work, and how you are going to make them help or not. And in that case, when the student gets in the mental place of, okay, I have to prepare myself for an exam, as it's the case here, and the person makes sure that literally every single human being around them knows and almost infuses the surrounding communities and such with that hysteria of, oh no, yeah, going through something so, I don't know, or I don't think it's all that serious. Anyway, it's, at least here, it's the whole concept of you can go and just do it, and get yourself tested and such, without having to pay that much attention. You learn unavoidably if you're paying attention in the exam, but the most important part of having to actually learn is done so previously. You just have to demonstrate that you actually know what you are trying to talk about, and that you learned the stuff that they were trying to teach you, and even more probably. So, I don't know. The point is, don't take life so seriously, because I also don't like to do that personal observation, and yeah, a recommendation is something like that. Anyway, point being, I was trying to say, what a nice thing to be here. What a wonderful thing to actually get back. And yeah, play something. Is it Altar of Blessing? Wow. Yeah, this game has like way too many mechanics. Let me say like this. Let me focus for a second on the game also. I saw video recently. I should probably search it. It's like an incredibly useful guide for all the content that Path of Exile has, because it's. I thought the game wasn't all that complicated, besides the whole seasons and whatnot, but it has like so many layers of complexity to it. Well, this game is the same, sadly, so it's incredibly hard to sometimes follow what's actually happening, what needs to happen, but what's the next thing to do. It's, I don't know, it's just, that's why I tried to say, this is just how flowing. You let your brain disconnect. I know myself, for example, I have a build, I don't even know what half of the stuff does. I just understand, there is on the, shut up. Oh my god. Shh. Thank you. Anyway, sorry. You have like all of these things on the. Is it bottom? No, not exactly bottom. Above your oceans, on the left, you have like all of those icons. All of those are passives. I don't understand what even half of those do at this point. I know at some point I decided to read what were all of them doing. What was the point? I just now I know. You have enough of them, you win. Simple as. And that's the point of this. And also, I mean, it's so. That's why I said this game is sort of. I wouldn't say complex. It's like way too intense sometimes. It has like many pings here and there, and I don't know. I like it, but I don't know. It's like far more serious if you actually try to think about it. Why do games need to be this intense in many aspects? Why is it a necessity or such a normalized event that, yeah, you know what, let's have so many things on screen? On the other hand, other stuff that we have already seen here is far more simpler, far less, I wouldn't say engaging, but rather neuron activating and such. That's, I think, I don't know, I don't actually think that much, or I haven't actually formulated a proper thought in terms of, man, I feel like it might be somewhat weird to have all of these games so normalized. I say as we keep on playing, so I don't know. It's not like an actual critique in terms of, I don't know what. Let's close them right now. Let's go sit on a corner, look at the wall. Big numbers, yeah. Basically, wait. Here. This is actually a big number game. This thing does damage per second 2 million for some reason already, and I am not even in the end game. I'm like mid game or so. I don't know. I don't understand it. I don't try to understand it at this point in time. It's just not that stuff happens, and it's not so much about just big numbers. It's also, let me see. We can try to do it, but it's somewhat overwhelming is the correct term. Can you stop spawning stuff? I'm trying to say something here. You have, just like in every single action RPG, you have the sets, which are these things, but inside of this particular game, and obviously the uniques and such. What? Big numbers? Yeah. Amazing. It's actually all of them. I was inspired by you, Flans, and actually that's why I'm playing this. Anyways, besides that, you also have this other mechanic, which is more numbers on top of the previous ones. You also have, inside of the uniques, multipliers of numbers, and besides that, you have, I think it is with, yeah, you have this, which is like a bed, a weird bed, which also increases all of that stuff, and you also have like this thing, which is a far more simplified version of the Path of Exile skill tree, which still is like incredibly hard to actually understand. I barely understand what I did. Probably the day I finish playing, or the day I finish the basic story, I will have to actually sit down and try to understand what I chose. But yeah, I'm not even done. I have to get to this. I have to finish this. It's incredibly hard. And you also have what else? Ah, yeah, unavoidably the skills, which is you have the main skill, you have the sub skills, or this is what's the name of this skill rune? You have the skill rune, you have the link rune that is for another skill rune. You can have up to 2 of those. Okay. Besides that, you also have the link runes, which are 6 maximum per skill rune. So you can have up to like 12 of those, and unavoidably, particularly the way in which I like to play these games is with passives. So you have to take into consideration like how many 21 or so runes, be it skill or passive link runes. Yeah, so I don't know, incredibly overwhelming. Particularly, that's the way in which I see it. I don't know, maybe people are accustomed to this intensity, taking into consideration that for something like League of Legends, for example, you end up memorizing like up to how many? Nowadays it's like 200 objects or so. I haven't tried to also play like Heroes of New World, and also there you have like so many incredibly weird things going on. I don't know, I guess modern humans have learned to get not only accustomed but also to rather intentionally seek to have as many layers of complexity into their games so that something gets stimulated in the way in which you feel like everything is making sense. Although you are most certainly, at least on a personal level, you end up getting overwhelmed by all of those mechanics. I think so. But it is still nice to feel like you're in control of so many things all at once. But anyway, point being, should you play it? Yeah. No, actually, don't dare download this game. Don't dare download Path of Exile itself. I don't know. I'm being way too much of a hater. I shouldn't be a hater, actually. We should be all supporters of indie developers. So instead, okay, let's say it like that. Instead of playing something like this, which is made by a big company, you should probably find your closest indie dev who has made a Path of Exile inspired video game and play that actually. And that will make your life easier. Not this much intense stuff that only fits onto the on the pocket of the rich, but rather help your fellow citizen by playing. Yeah? Do you play Path of Exile? No, I didn't. I saw a video. That's all that I actually did about Path of Exile endgame. I saw a video. I saw a video like 2 days ago, and I was like, wow. I actually don't want to play it. It made me reconsider even. I was like, wow, I want to get to play Path of Exile, but once I saw all that stuff happening, I was like, maybe I don't. Maybe I decided to not sink like 300 hours of this game just to not even understand what's happening on screen. Not that this is that much different, it's just that, I don't know, it's along the lines of, as always, it's kinda hard or kinda complicated, I guess, to play so many of these games at once. Also, welcome pizza man, pizza brother, whenever you want to go loud, sorry. Sorry, I have pressure. It's over, actually. I didn't mean that in a bad way. Like, I love you. So I hope one day you get to stream, and probably you should stream Path of Exile. You should like demonstrate people. You should make a guide actually about how to play games like this one. No, sorry. Maybe it's not that you shouldn't. It's actually that, as always, only if you feel like doing so. Maybe you should try to get inspired and do something like that. You know, that would be amazing. What if go live and play Path of Exile right now? Sorry. I'm not doing it on purpose. Maybe? I hope so. But no. What? Yeah, I said games like this are... It's like the seasonal game and such. The games that you only play once in a while to get to catch up with all of the content that it has. This one in particular also is even worse to some degree, not because it's a bad game, but rather because the updates are incredibly slow. It isn't as much of an active game, so it doesn't get as many of those updates in any way. That's the issue with all of this. And I guess unavoidably, the people who like something like Path of Exile will rather play that. It has far more layers of content than this, but still, yeah. I don't know, man. I feel like it's like, let's say like this, okay. I have my nephew. Do I show this game to my nephew? Probably not. It's like giving cocaine to a child. I don't think these games are like that good. I don't know. Sorry, maybe it's not that much of a good expression, but that's how I see it, sadly. So yeah, excuse me. Sorry for I have equated your favorite video game to cocaine. Sorry. I didn't mean to do that. But what are we if not consumers of just more refined methods of satisfaction? And in this case, it is not a direct physical consumption of anything of that kind, but still an addiction of sorts that comes fueled by such a simple game like this one. Who knows? I don't know. Anyway, we're not here to... I think unavoidably it's the wrong term, but... no, yeah. We're not here to judge the tastes of gamers. I mean, after all, it's... What are the many degrees of separation between playing something like this and playing something like League of Legends? What's actually the cut-off line? Like, oh wow, you play something quick. I don't. I play something that requires 3,000 hours to finally reach the end game. Wow, we are so different. I don't think so. It's that both of them say, I don't leave whenever I want to. No, sorry. I am going to shut up. But no, anyway, point being, yeah, games like this one are amazing. I think we need more people playing stuff like this one. Like these games. I don't know, I guess I do like things that are... It completely contradicts what I said before, but we can ignore that. The point is, yeah, games like this one are still amazing to on the other hand, they are incredible. The whole idea of having the capacity to actually configure things in the whole quick explanation that I gave before, it's like you theorize what is going to work. Then you go and finish the story, you go and do the endgame content and such, and that's where you find out if you actually theorized well enough or if you completely misjudged. And at that point, it becomes amazing. Because it's like I guess it's... I don't know, I am making way too much of a deep reading into it, but it's something along the lines of, oh yeah, you have to do a reality testing of the things that you believe in. It's like, you believe that you are good at creating bulls, okay, you have to prove that to yourself, first and foremost. Story? Wow. An arrow. Wow. What the fuck? What? Going to... What? Going to kill me? Also, I say that. Turn off the... Nah, it's fine. Nobody cares. We can accept that. It's part of the experience.
But this reminds me of the time Selvis brought Prince Vavina back
Fucking Steam.
from Bellatus. Kana, listen closely. Anne, no. Prince Favina has returned.
So true.
He has already been
Why is the
controlled by
screen like
serpents
flashing?
before.
Can I not get a seizure from this
It
roar?
wouldn't be strange
Also,
if
did the
he
window
was
move? No.
possessed once
Yeah.
again. I had no choice
Ah,
but
it's
to
the
accept him at
memory filter.
Salvis's request,
Makes
who
sense.
was carrying Trier on his back. But the situation has changed. The Oath of Blood loses all meaning if its keeper dies.
So much
That
text,
means
brother.
all our promises will be voided. This is all for the peace of Argras. Can you complete this task?
Yeah. Complete faith on it. So we are going to fight this person, probably. Is it going to... No! Holy shit! It's over!
Stop right there, handsome.
Wow.
Looks like you're here for long, fella. I can't let you.
Amazing gameplay.
As long as I'm here, the long fella stays. You better prepare yourself.
What? Is he threatening me? What? The exterior Vasco! The tobacco sir! What? What will they... What? What killed me? He one hit me? Okay. I have like instant resurrection. That's probably cheating. We are not going to... Temporary weapon. What killed me, brother? What was that? The Tobacco user. What a great title. Ah, I get it. I don't get it. Can you die? What the fuck? What? What's it cover? What? Also, I should probably get some help. What? Oh my god. Can you, what? What? What the? What? Oh,
Damn it.
las carinas.
Is gonna give me an air
So
for
true.
this. Well, a duel is a duel.
Probably, you know what? I should probably restart and try to turn off TG or like for real.
Longfellow only belongs to Lascarina. Things won't go so easily.
It's like funny until it stops being funny. It's like funny the first time, not the 300th time. I don't. Nobody laugh. Nobody laughs anymore about that. It's like, bro, can you actually turn it off? Yeah. Main quest completed. Sign of sincerity. So, can you stop pinging stuff? Can you let me speak? Also, what? Ah, I lost all my passives too. Wow. There we go. So much changed. But, wait. Ah, yeah, also, you have all of these things. It's like, you have these rewards, you have these other rewards. It's like a way to fill with flashy and you have like two different slots of compendiums in which you slowly slot stuff into things. You reveal all of these uniques, and from both of those, I was trying to explain this before, you also get like different effects and different benefits, and it's like way too complicated, I guess. I don't know, probably I still like the game. It doesn't mean that I don't like it, actually. I it's just me complaining. Who would have expected that? But no, have an idea. Return. Yeah. They have to come here, yeah. Can you... What? Talk to Morgan the Vulture. Okay. Wow, no. No main story, so I can completely skip the text. So good. Shut up. Go to shipyard. Huh? Also, this one... Why are there... Anyway,
It's been a while.
doesn't matter. It's fine.
You filthy mongrels.
What the fuck?
All the fighting I can forgive. But there's a line you simply should not cross.
What?
You have worn the last shreds of my patience, Barbas.
What?
This is the end for you.
Didn't I kill that guy? Literally.
Can you complete
don't know.
this task?
No. Remembers the power of friendship. Or the power of duty, basically. Where are their voices? I can't see anything. What happened? Can I? Huh? What happened? I don't. I saw it. So, talk to Kana. so good. I like the switch between actual cutscenes and just playing someone to the character. It's my favorite part of this game. But no, anyway. What? Something else? Yeah. Okay, now. I said it in terms of I have to actually do it. Let me restart the game without the overlay, because otherwise, I don't know, probably it's something along the lines of the mental paranoia that people has when playing stuff, you know? It's not like anything bad would actually show. We have to believe. But it's like, you know what? Okay, let's say like this. More than anything else, for the privacy of other people, offline mode will probably work, no? That's the easiest solution, right? You play things while being offline. That way, literally nobody singed out. Yeah, thank you. There we go. Easy. I shouldn't have even needed to close the game actually. That way, but maybe don't worry about it. We slowly learn, and yeah, it's literally loading, so there is nothing else to show. But no, point being, oh no, yeah, games like these ones, like this one, are amazing. It is still the intro. It's good to actually play stuff like that. I would say. I guess yeah, people need to play stuff like that. Is it a necessity? It's more like unavoidably an entertainment type of thing, but anyway, point being, it's nice and I like it. So more people should try it. I don't know. People are way too. We have way too much of a necessity to only stick to what we hear gets claimed as good from a handful of people, and everything else gets ignored. I think it is still unavoidably. Oh no, wow, it is a mobile game. Unavoidably doesn't have all the wonderful benefits. All of these pop-ups are like incredibly horrible, but you have also the shop. Oh no, wow, you can spend money. Oh no, oh my god, it's so no, it's not actually that well. You literally can finish the entire game without having to pay for anything, as far as I understand. Based on everything that I have experienced myself, you literally don't have to even sink 1 cent. So I don't know. Sometimes we like to demonize way too much everything. It's the same as if you're literally playing something like Path of Exile or whatever. It's not all that bad actually. It's just nothing to actually do yet. It's just about learning to coexist, to accept that you have to let it be and continue on your own way. Now, is there so much text, or can you let me play the video game? Can you let me engage in some wonderful action? Some intense battles in this action RPG called Undecember, now available on PC and mobile. Sorry. Also, yeah, I have to add, one of the few things that I have found is, I don't like, personally, I don't actually like the whole degree of things that get up to below the whole screen, and the whole paraphernalia that it has in terms of, oh no, yeah, watch this and pay attention to that and whatnot. That probably can be reduced to some degree. That will be better. The game itself is already frenetic when you're just fighting enemies, but there is another layer to it. There are other things that are good, quite good, and that is what? And that is the whole aspect of speed. If there is something that this game does well, it's movement speed. I haven't played that many action RPGs in which you can actually go that fast. I don't know. Probably. It also has to do with the whole way in which games like this get, I wouldn't say configured, but crafted, so to speak. I guess that's the proper concept. The way in which they know that they are not going to actually be paying attention to what you're seeing. So it's not so no. Anyway, it's not so necessary for you to sit straight and observe your surroundings. You can literally go like Sonic the Hedgehog or fast if you want to. True. No, what? Okay. But anyway, I don't know. Point being, you played, yeah. it's this whole thing is basically, yeah. I say that it isn't, but you can assume that it is being sponsored by Undecember developers team by based on how much I am telling others to try that release. I don't know. It's something along the lines of probably also it will be better if you try it for yourself, find out that it is horrible, come here and say, no, what the fuck are you doing? You're literally showing people that the worst game ever. What are you doing? What are you? You're corrupting the youths. You're a what's the word? Celebrating such a horrible video game like this one. That will be also. I would reason as to why you should play it actually. Also, I have a potion. What is it? Never a trigger. What's potion? HP 25. Yeah. Do you want it to work, brother? I'm literally there. Why is it not triggering? Whatever. Problem solver. Yeah, that's what they call me. Sorry. Anyway, what are we doing? Besides that, I don't know. What? Many other things have actually happened. I was like, I remember having thought about what's next? What happens? What are the things that have happened recently? And I have found out actually that I guess I haven't been as disconnected from the rest of the world lately, so it's nice to some degree, but on the other hand it is still crazy to see that so much everything happening all at once always. That's, I wouldn't say exactly just overwhelming, it's weird. It's kinda crazy. And I guess you get accustomed to it, but it is still strange to see so many. More than anything else, I guess the proper expression will be something along the lines of so many things happening which are may sound like they are the worst things that could happen. Like I don't know, we are in Twitch, so probably there has been like incredible degrees of drama with Twitch and whatnot, and the quote-unquote main personalities and such, and all of those things. But as always, that's just the bubble effect. Nothing of true importance or complete impact has actually happened. I guess the only quote-unquote important thing that happened recently was probably, supposedly, it isn't even a confirmed thing, it's just a suspicion of people and nothing else. Maybe the way in which lurkers and whatnot gets categorized finally has been fixed, perhaps, we don't even know. We are just everyone here assuming that it works somewhat well. And once again, that's just an assumption. Nobody is completely sure capable of saying if that truly happened or if we are just guessing. And I don't know. I guess it's fun anyway. The point is things aren't sure. So that's all that I actually get out. It's nice to do stuff like this, to share experiences like this one. So we are good. Everything else after that is like a more than wonderful gift. Wow. But no, yeah. Besides that, I don't know. Drama? We have to talk about drama? No. We don't have to talk about drama, so what a wonderful thing that we have to talk about drama. When you realize that you don't need to engage in the most rage-inducing drama, your life becomes a little bit brighter. I think so. So, yeah. Life could be... No, what? What was the song? I don't know, it's so over. No, yeah, it was actually life could be tame. Life could be tame. But no, anyway, the point is, the point is that there is no point because I was saying no need to talk about drama. So what do we actually talk about? Ah, great question. Oh no, I guess it's just about being, just about letting it flow or something like that. The whole thing of letting things come naturally and whatnot. That whole aspect of, oh no, because if I see something scripted, I actually lose my mind. I need everything to be fresh and to be natural, and if I don't engage with something that is completely 100% normal, I will lose my mind. We're surrounded by so much vagueness in this world that, oh no, yet another, what is it? Rocking the pile that adds to that same pile of repetition. And is it an originality? I don't even know what's. Can you stop shooting? Thank you. I don't even know what's the proper term, but something along the lines of, oh no, yeah, I need my content to be completely fresh and whatnot. I don't know. I guess it's funny, but at some point, one of the few realizations that I had in terms or in regards to all of that has been the sad reality of something. It's not that it cannot happen, but at the same time you cannot really expect that much from anybody, or you cannot demand that much from anybody. It's unrealistic to make somebody who needs to be literally on the moment capable of flowing to the highest of, what the fuck? What? Ah, I had to. Once again, you see, I am not paying attention. But yeah, I was saying the whole aspect of realizing that, yeah, you have to actually understand, you have to accept that people will not have the capacity to flow that widely. You can unavoidably have some. What? Why am I talking with this guy? Yeah. Anyway. What? What was that? Ah. Where do I have to go? Here? Hideouts. What? Port Elder Turrets. What? I have to go here? Ah, no, I have to go here. Ah, yeah. I have like an incredible issue still. I don't fully understand where I need to go based on the map that the game presents. Once again, I already said there are way too many exclamation marks. There is the green one, the orange one, the cyan one. There are way too many things that try to catch your attention here. That's why also this is a game that works, because it keeps you on your toes engaged at every single moment, always asking more of you and making you sure that you're paying attention, watching the screen and consuming and fully engaged, and your neurons completely activated. But yeah, I don't know. Point being, what? I was saying the whole stuff about, and I don't know. I guess you learn to actually accept that, yes, really, it cannot happen that anybody who has to live exactly in the moment has the capacity to create that many things, but at the same time, it's also, I wouldn't say exactly understandable. It's still an external demand towards somebody who is in the moment itself performing something that only the performer can fully understand. I would define it as. But in essence, it's wonderful to get the opportunity to actually see somebody capable of flowing in an instant to such degrees of, or with such degrees of freedom. The issue is, I guess, sometimes, not sometimes, in most cases actually it happens, or it feels like the person isn't actually doing so out of will, and that's, at least, yeah, I guess personally, I find the expression to be, no, yeah, you should try your best to just do that yourself. Otherwise, it's kinda negative to at least not even try to say that, yeah. Now, if the other person is willing, if, let's say like this, if the one who accepts the role of, in this case, unavoidably, the definition is bad to some degree, because it sort of subjects one to the other, but yeah, the one who decides to entertain the rest, if that person doesn't understand that they actually possess the liberty to do whatever it is that they wish to do, there is some degree of weirdness to the whole spirit of the actions that they perform that isn't as nice, and that doesn't feel as good. In a way, it feels bad, not because it is in itself bad, but rather because it could potentially be even better, and at least to express and to be capable of saying, yeah, you can do what you want, and you can try whatever you wish to do, is at least a good beginning point. And otherwise, unavoidably, then yes, it feels bad. But I don't know, it's way too much of a worry that I guess most people have to also at the same time learn to deal with by themselves. That's something that comes with the whole field of trying to be an entertainer and whatnot. It's otherwise it's not exactly it's not exactly as bad or as negative. It's just that I guess we live. Personally, I still feel like we leave way too many things up to just the in a wider sense to the one who decides to do anything. And you have to assume that the person is going to figure out everything by themselves. There is no degree of input which we can have in regards to the actions that they perform, to the stuff that they engage in and such, and that makes it weird. That's what I don't personally like, and that's what I think could be worked on, actually. But anyway, it's not like the world actually ends just because of that. It's just yet another thing to think out about. Yeah, to some degree. But anyway, besides that, trying to focus a little bit on the gameplay, I am hoping that we will finally get a level. We are close to that. I will, yeah, I am pretty sure after finishing this map, there will be finally one level to get to observe more in depth the whole realm of skill tree and such. Because yeah, I haven't, as I haven't said the whole time, it is interesting. I do think it gets to be somewhat overwhelming, but it is still in itself, in essence, interesting. At the very least to give it one try. Otherwise, it doesn't feel as good to never acknowledge that, yeah, it's indeed a game full of potential or something like that. But, I don't know. It has, in regards to the whole lore and such, I already said, personally, I cannot even really express anything. I haven't really been paying any attention while playing, so I have zero capacity to explain what's going on. I know, I was thinking about it the other day. It's like incredibly weird. I know that I am playing. I don't even know why I am killing enemies. I know that I am destroying stuff. It's unavoidably, I guess the game allows itself to make sense out of the stuff that you are seeing, but otherwise it's like you're not actually obliged to pay attention, so that's something, I guess, strange. These games, you would have expected that they would have required the player to pay attention to what they are playing, but that's unavoidably not the case, so we end up with stuff like this, in which somebody like me comes and says, no, yeah, I have no clue what's going on, and that's fine. But anyway, such things can happen and are bound to happen, I guess, in most games of this kind. At the very least, okay, this one particular game has at least the option to try and learn. So it's not like others, like, yeah, for example, a Vampire Survivor or something of that sort, in which there is no actual direct story in the game, which might be even worse. But anyway, it's fine. All of this to say, it's fine. it doesn't actually matter that much. As long as it can be played, it can be played, or something like that. Is that actually a good idea? I don't think so. Ah yeah, we have Grave Rover skin. We have a different mechanic here, which is based on luck, which we will not get to see today. Thank you so much. I love when the video game has RNG mechanics and you just have to get lucky, that's it. But anyway, I prefer to roll a dice than to play something that requires skill, I guess. I don't know. And I don't actually have the capacity to explain. No, it doesn't, I wanna say infuriate, it does frustrate me as a player to not have complete control over something like that, but unavoidably. It's part of the game also to the whole Skinner box designed to not give you literally every single thing that you want. Also, we have a level. Yeah, at the rate at which we are progressing, I don't think it's going to make sense to wait for a second one. Let's... There is no enemy coming? Yeah. This thing. Now, okay. Quick explanation. What's all of this? This has Roman numerals. It goes like on a spiral like that. Yeah, that's the main tree. The main tree is so far we cannot do anything new on it because the next one that I can finally do something on is the 9th grade tree. 8th grade was finished. Now I am doing this other area which is called specializations. I think I am on the final one, I think. And now I have this thing to upgrade, which is at least these upgrades are understandable. HP absorb one hit. Wow, I wonder what does that mean. But yeah, that's what's actually being done. Besides that, something else? No, I don't think so. Everything else, I know. We actually have to care about what the ult is. I know. Hit the enemies die, and we win. That's the whole ult, but no, it's something along the lines of yeah. You just a basic whirlwind ult, I guess. Most games always have that archetype, so it shouldn't be that hard to understand for anyone who has actually played any other type of any other type of action or RPG like this one, or of this sort. What's the name of this kind of action RPG even? Talk to this guy. Also, yeah, okay. Besides that, something else? I don't think so. I don't know. Personally, I said the whole stuff about, oh yeah, I'm there. No, I'm not. The poison is what's killing me. Why does it have such a big poison aura, brother? True. Probably I should have chosen something at the range. The issue is, being honest, the whole auto-attack option only works with skills like this one while moving. The ranged skills, I am pretty sure all of them require you to sit still. And at least with this kind of build, that's... I shouldn't need to explain why it is how I have to sit still in a game like this one, where enemies deal like... At this point I am doing like 2 million damage myself, they also do like 1 million damage I think, if you stay completely still, so... bad idea actually, but yeah, point being, it's just about movement, and that's also why basically even I did like the movement. It's necessary in this case to be fast. It's... I guess, yeah, I think most characters here are centered around dodging either literally or around the whole stat of dodge. Or Yeah, it's like dodge percent, something like that, and I'm pretty sure there are some skills that are also like decreases the cooldown between dodges or increases the benefits from dodging, something like that. Anyway, the point is, the game is built around everyone being squishy. Both you and the enemies are squishy, so it's fun. You just have to get good at it, I guess. Okay, second time seeing this guy. Will it work? Will it fail? It works. It failed. Doesn't matter, we don't have to actually watch that. We don't need to see what King Puru does. Nobody needs to know. No need to understand why is that a mechanic particularly. Can you let me know? Thank you. Also, yeah, this game has... It's not particularly just this game. It's like out of these rural games. Well, have these mechanics in which you can explore, find additional text, and gain some rewards because the game actually believes that you're going to engage with what you are seeing and such. It's interesting to see how many ways of rewarding people who explore these games have. No, really, sadly, it doesn't mean that actually nobody is actually in itself paying attention. Literally me right now. But it's fun. It is still wonderful to get additional rewards just for exploring. It's like that peak of getting the map 100% explored and also getting rewarded even more for actually doing so. I don't know. I kinda say something weird already before in terms of these games are sort of predatory in terms of they actually engage a lot with the sensation of dopamine and such that you can feel from playing this. But it's complicated to some degree. Every single game in itself is engaging with that part of the brain which makes you feel good in one way or another. The way in which you can think about it is what changes most of the time, but in the end, almost all of them are just that in different forms, or trying to aim at different parts of the brain and such, not much else actually. Thank you. Such good explanation. Or what? I don't know. Also, I have to admit, okay, one of the few things that does happen with this game, I for a second I was like, okay, how much time have we been here? I think it has been already like an hour since I started playing or so. I probably should check. Yeah, around an hour or so since I actually started playing. And it's... At least you get to have that whole aspect of finding yourself, not just skillish, absolutely skillish, yeah, it's fine. It's fine. What the fuck is this enemy? What's the context behind this creature? This abysmal creature. What? Thank you. Wait. 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 Don't kill me, I beg you. What's the sound, yeah? And after that, wait. No, it was so close. New cinematic. And now it shines with the light of God. No, sorry. Cannon? My ocean. didn't say anything. What was the cinematic, brother? Wait, I need to see that. Missing person. Yeah. Main quest completed. Missing person, not missing person. I am blind. Anyway. Now, what I personally tend to do at this point is look around and try to understand at which point I am in the world, because I have been playing, I think, where do we character? Here? No. Here? Yeah. Stats. Lacrima, I don't have a lacrima, or no, what? Status. How can I see playtime, brother? I want to see the playtime. I don't know. The point is, it has been like a good amount of hours since the last time that I pay attention to how the world is going. Probably it would be good to once again check. But who knows? Maybe we don't do that because we can leave it for one extra hour or so. Anyway, no wait. Unread email, I don't care about that. Yeah, so now once again we have come yet again to receive yet another dopamine injection from the rewards. Wow, so wonderful. And also you have things like titles, which this is another thing. You have like title stuff, then you have in titles normal, magic, rare, legendary, season owned, and all of those give you bonuses. And the achievements give you item bonuses, and the item compendium gives you passives, which are related to the uniques that you have, the runes that you have, the level of the runes that you have, the slots of the runes that you have, and the grade of the runes that you have. So it's I don't know. I love it when video game gives me rewards for actually playing it. Total playtime. What? We don't have the 90 minutes one? It's so over. What? It's so... no. Anyway, fine. Fine. What's this? Ordinary Black Friday gift box. What? What is this? Can you... yeah. I'll the new stuff. I'm not going to pay attention to that. I'm not paying attention. Who will need that? What? More things. Star memory. An exclusive unique chaos card. Get more things to unbundle. Wow. I love it. When game gives me 1,000 things to have in my hands, and it doesn't all overwhelm me with information and anything like that. It's fun. Also I have this rare rune. What? Total activation. What? Oh, wait. I have to actually pay attention to what I'm going to choose. I should pay attention. What if we leave that for the next Hamal? Improve magic link rune selection. I want this. And improve magic skill rune selection. And also want this. I don't know, yeah, probably should check out the uniques. We're not going to do that neither. There are way too many things to pay attention to. I didn't show that, but yeah, rune compendium. You have 332 damage things, uniques, that are, yeah, all of this stuff. Then you also have another 243 uniques, which are armor type, and you also have 154 other uniques for jewelry. So, no. You have 177 skills, 194 trade runes, and rune stones, 93. I have yet to unlock these rune stones even. Why are games so complicated? Also, you have masteries, which are even more levels of... You know what? Every single person who sees this is going to get overwhelmed. What about stopping that? The point is, yeah, games like this are nice. Probably people should play them by themselves. Slowly get to process the information and not what. Yeah. The maps, unlike Path of Exile, which takes like 40 minutes or so to restart the maps, here you leave them for 5 minutes and they instantaneously get restarted. And luckily enough, because it is a mobile game, all the maps themselves are not changed their layouts. Only the enemies are respawned and reshuffled and whatnot. So that's, I like it. There's less pressure to, less energy and less attention that the brain requires. Yeah, less energy that the brain requires to spend on trying to decipher what's going on in new cinematic.
Wait!
We are waiting, brother. No, he's dying.
Is setting sail without us?
Yeah.
They
Okay,
can't just
out
leave
of you.
us out after all the time we spent in Fontaine. Don't worry about the money. We share a bond with the Ribjaw.
That's right. Taya
Sorry.
said the ship didn't
Sorry.
look very good. So we'll have to work extra hard to get the Ribjaw to sea.
We don't want a repeat of what happened before, right? We already spoke with the ship's owner, so leave it to us.
Enough talk. Let's get this over with already.
But, Barbas, are you working with Lascarina?
Yeah.
Why are you staring at me like that? We ain't friends yet. We just made a deal. Under the circumstances.
That's right. I haven't forgiven. I just came to see what all the fuss was about after Barbas kneeled in front of me.
You promised not to tell them that, you traitor!
Captain, this isn't the time to get angry.
Laska, Bass, to think I'd see something like this again. All right, time to work. Let's get this ship ready before sundown.
Wow. You understand the metaphor there? They are so subtle. Wow. Sorry. Anyway. Vasco, the tobacco user. Ah, it all makes sense. That's why he has that voice also. Really? You're going to have me be with the people and nothing else? Get more cinematics. Enemy, wow, new boss. Ah, giant enemy. This is just like New World.
Based on all of the chaos, I think we're near the island.
Prepare for combat!
We have like 5 people. Are they going to help me or are they going to... Yeah. Wow. What an unexpected turnaround of events. Completely by myself. I love it when the team disappears. Just like most online games anyway. Also, yeah, I didn't actually mention that before, but annoying thing this game unavoidably is what's the proper expression like? Completely online. Why are enemies jumping instantly dying and so quirky? Why did they not make it look better? It's like literally throw themselves to get killed. Wow. Also, once this particular cutscene ends, because unavoidably it's kinda dangerous to, as I said before, you cannot stay still, but I will decrease the volume because I'm getting deaf myself from all the loudness of this stuff. There is a reason as to why I play it almost muted. I mean, yeah, it's one of those games that you can play without actually focusing that much on it, so better for me, but harder when I actually have to listen to the whole sound of the guy spinning for 3 hours in a row. My favorite part of the game, where I had to sit on a boat, killing enemies wave after wave. Do I need to do something? No. It's just literally kill everything and anything for long enough. 5 minutes of enemies. 5 minutes of uninterrupted enemy waves to teach your brain. Final stage of. Now it's truly a what's the word? A real bullet hell type of survivor game. You literally just stay here and nothing else needs to be done. Oh my god, boss. Okay, we're done. Launch. Watch the cinematic. Watch it, watch it, watch it. What is that?
Fast! Now's your chance!
All right, leave it to Barbas. Spread the sails. Full speed ahead.
Anyway. Anyway. But yeah, story. Ah no, wait. I already forgot. I love it. Once again, I say it before. Yeah, these games completely absorb you. They give you hooks completely. They don't let you think for yourself. They absorb all your attention, keep you trapped in the cycle. You can never unfocus. If you dare to unfocus, you lose and you die and you become a lesser version of yourself. No, I was saying, I was going to decrease the volume and the now it is actually decreased. And talking about mechanics, new mechanic, not new, yet another mechanic. This is actually a domain, an area in which you literally in an enclosed arena just go around killing everything in like the time span of 1 minute. That's the whole context of this. I don't actually understand why we do this, but yeah. You do this to gain things that are for upgrading armors and such, I think. No, Chaos Crystals and all of that are for orbs, which are like permanent stat upgrades. Another layer of things that you do on the game through. Also now it's far more bearable without too much noise. And at some point, the whole clock noise, I didn't turn that off. It's so incredible to see how loud this game ends up being that you can't even hear the background. What? Wait! No. Yeah, sometimes, I was going to say, sometimes you come back to the game and go to the same area twice. I was like, we are so good. Finally. Something good happens, but no. The fact that it's anyway, it's fine. That's because I was greedy. So what's the lesson there? To not be greedy. Greed only leads to your own demise. True. But no, anyway, besides that, I don't know. I think actually, yeah, one of the many issues that I have realized is because I get way too excited, I talk about everything way too fast. When I don't have to pay attention to something else, I can sort of navigate my own ideas a little bit more slowly, but when it doesn't happen, I kinda get not unfocused. It's along the lines of not aware of how rapidly I am moving, and that's, I guess, yeah, an actual issue in terms of not talking about way too many things way too fast, because yeah, I have thought about the stuff, and that's everything that I have thought about so far for today's stream. So now, yeah, I don't know. we're just going to actually wing this, I don't know. I mean, there are many other things. The whole concept is always, there are many other ideas that are just not as polished, and that's the issue in itself. It's like a far more dangerous notion. A far more dangerous thing that I might have not at all thought about, so it might even distract me from the... I don't think it is the badness of being distracted from the end, but rather the badness of being distracted from what is happening, so I end up in itself failing both on what I'm trying to say and what is trying to happen on the screen. That's the issue. But anyway, point being, one of the many other things that I remember having tried to think out in a way, not having reached a conclusion either, was it's sort of weird to some degree how much accessible it has become, everything that has to deal with the consumption, not just the consumption, the freedom of access to more scientific knowledge. One of the most wonderful discoveries that any person should get to experience is to realize that indeed we have something like, I mean, unavoidably, it is not by the source that you will have expected to be the best one for all of that. It's not literally academia.edu, like the main page for all of those sources, but it is still Google Scholar, one of the best places to find information of scientific character. So quote unquote, the concept is more than anything else papers and such. The issue at that grade is all of that is available, yeah, but at the same time, there are so many things that you can actually consume that don't actually lead to anything. We have way so much more let's say like this. We have way so much more information about things that we never utilize on anything else besides the presentation of the idea itself, which gets to give the illusion of possessing a big importance. That's the only thing that happens with all of that. But besides that, nothing else actually happens. And besides that, nothing else actually matters in terms of what is scientific information nowadays. We have a lot of that, but we don't have actually much happening in regards to what gets discovered, what gets said, what gets done. I don't know. It's the reality, and that's not my observation. That's like any person who has immersed themselves in those fields knows out that there is such a disconnection between the scientific field or the whole academical field and what is the reality in which literally everyone else lives, that it sort of gives the impression as if we actually don't have that much happening ever in regards to what gets said, discovered and such in the more professional aspect of the world. And I don't know, I think it is sad, unavoidably people never gets to be in contact as much with all of that on one hand. Therefore, unavoidably, the worst outcome is we don't get to have as many consequences because nobody actually ever sees many of those other quote-unquote discoveries, implying that there are any important discoveries being made. But even if, let's say like this, even if no such important thing were to be discovered, what happens is, because we don't even know how the general public will be capable of reacting towards all of those, because there is never such an interest in exposing the information to a wider audience, we don't even know nowadays if much of what gets said in those spaces and much of those discoveries will actually possess an impact in the world. And that's the issue. We might have an overabundance of information which stays in just one circle, which in essence doesn't always mean something bad, but in reality is just like with any other circle of information in which it always stays between a very closed handful of people and no one else. Once there is no circulation of news that could be potentially useful to everybody, the usefulness itself of the knowledge ends up being reduced, because not that the knowledge is bad, but rather the consequences which do not get to happen due to how it is gatekept make it so that we experience a worse reality than if we were to actually find out, or if we were to actually make sure that everybody gets to see stuff of that sort. And I don't know, I remember, I understand, when I tried for the first time to read an actual paper, it's fucking complicated to actually get immersed and understand the whole scientific jargon and the whole academical language that gets utilized instead of a far more simpler English, like yeah, the conversational one. But even then, it doesn't mean that it cannot be explained for other people. I don't know. One of the, let's say like this, one of the issues that I have seen is we could have better divulgation places and divulgatory mediums for all of those aspects in regards to what is the more quote-unquote, I personally call it useful. We don't even actually know if it is going to be all that useful. We have to assume that it is going to be useful. But what could be a potentially useful knowledge, we have to possess the capacities. We already do. Well, no yet. No King Puru. But we could possess the capacity to share it and make sure that everybody gets to experience something like that for with a higher degree of certainty. Everybody will get the capacity to experience that and to be made aware of such things. The issue is not enough people seems to care about that. I don't know. I don't actually, that's once again, that's why I said I don't actually understand so far why some things happen. I have to make assumptions, but I don't fully nor truly possess a coherent enough explanation about the background, the whole playground of those things. There are some ideas that sadly required, I mean, in their whole nature to be fully crafted onto something far more understandable or far more complete and far more fully shaped in themselves, and that's the issue. I think out the stuff all the time, but not all of those ideas are fully shaped into anything that leads towards anywhere. I don't know. I can say, as I tried, literally, example of this same thing, we can assume that we understand what's going on. We can assume that we can make sense of whatever it is that's happening right now. It doesn't mean that we actually do. And it doesn't mean that because we can assume, we are going to get to the proper assumption of what is the reason behind the issue that we have observed, nor anything like that. So at that point it already becomes a problem. We don't even know if we are going in the right direction or not. And just because of that, it might be bad then to try to, I wouldn't say move forward with any thought of that kind, but rather try to continue developing on something that is already unstable in its basis, let's say. But I don't know, that's, you have to take risks, I guess. Something along those lines always. You have to take risks. You have to break some eggs if you want to make an omelette. That expression is incredibly accurate in that sense. Also, what? Okay, there we go. Now, something incredibly funny that happened while we were playing was this whole aspect of, what the fuck is that? Huh? Also, why is there an issue with the map? Why does it not instantaneously show? Why do we have to, every single new map, restart the show field and such? I don't know. It's fine. It's just me complaining about a minimal issue. The game works wonderfully. I remember I played this before playing it here on PC. I remember playing it on my phone before. It was not just a good game, unavoidably. I have said it often, so I like it, but I remember playing it on phone. It lagged. It was painful to play something like this laggy. Now it works. Now it's far better. the joyous experience of getting to enjoy something at its full essence. I don't know if it is its full essence. Probably, yeah. Sadly, I have to accept I do want to give it something like Path of Exile a try, even if I say that it looks like cocaine. Sometimes we have to be willing to take risks, because something like that is far more shaped than just this silly game, which is, once again, made primarily for phone, not for PC, so it's kinda not as detailed as it gets to be, or as it could be, potentially, you know? But anyway, all of that to say, yeah, you can also play this game on your phone. You should install it and play it. Thank you. That was the actual message. That was the implied message on what I was saying. Everything else doesn't matter. Also, what? Ah, yeah. This game has something incredibly funny. The camera changes around based on location sometimes, and then, like in this case, the camera rotation is so incredibly weird. It throws off the way in which you move completely. It's the funniest part, I have to admit. When the fixed camera, stops working in the same angle that has been working the entire time, so you have to get lucky with your movement and not get killed because something that is not visible from what was before, naturally visible, gets introduced. But it's fine. We learn to deal with those too. Also, I don't know, something... I'm actually hoping to finally level up and have to stop using potions. I am... Every single time that I have to consume a potion, I feel like closer to dying. It's probably the worst sensation ever. That might not be an accurate expression, but we're not here because we're accurate. The build already is centered around accuracy, not so that got everything else of what happens here covered. Also, something, yeah, people say being a number on screen, yeah, there are numbers on screen, they are so fast-paced that I cannot even read them myself, so... Okay, I saw one. 400,000. No, yeah, 400,000 actually. Wow, I am so good at reading numbers. Can I get... So, it actually was an accurate measurement. The 2 million damage per second. 2 million, it's so exaggerated, this whole game. Path of Exile at this point, having to equate, assuming that we get to the same. Gotcha. Let me shut up. The Golden Ring? What? My favorite person, the Golden Ring. What the fuck is speaking, brother? That's tentacle over there? Ah, yeah.
Shut up! You damn parasites! It carried all of our memories. That ship was everything to us. What do you insects know? This is an insult! An insult to all the time we spent together! Ben! What?
How did you... We're right here. No need for all the ruckus. We fight together, Pen.
Yeah, so
That's right. We put every little thing we had and more into the Golden Ring. You can say that the spirit of Eldritch itself is contained in that damned ship.
But you know it too, don't you? We lost the Golden Ring 5 long years ago.
But sometimes we must come face to face with reality.
Okay, let's destroy the Golden Ring and go back together.
You have to fight a ship.
Alaska,
Wow.
Rookie, are you ready? Let us now head into battle.
Wow! Let it have a thunder effect. Make it a complete Dark Souls reference. No. No, wait, yeah, it actually had a thunder effect. Wow. Bruh. Finally, the actual slope ship. Anchorage. Okay. How many restarts would this one battle take? Holy shit! So incredibly random. I dodged one attack. I'm so good at this game. I won. Wow. Well. Man. No. I didn't win. I got overconfidence. What the fuck? It has so much health also? Wow. This is kinda unfair actually. What? Thank God I am placed in the exact corner in which... Sorry. I will stay silent next time. No, I have to repeat the... Ah no, thank you. I don't have to repeat both faces. Faces? How do you say it in English? I have to learn how to express myself. Can you die? Can you die? Can you? No! Also, I don't have my passives activated, thank you. It's so unfair. I blocked that? How did I block that? I don't even have a block stat that high. Anyway. Lucky. No, it had a second phase. When the boss has a second phase, no. How do I dodge that shit, brother? My favorite part. When I have to repeat the same boss 20 times in a row. Oh my god. Finally, it took me into consideration and didn't make me repeat the entire first phase of the second phase. What? Understand? Or okay. This is it. Come on. Ha! Fine. Wait, I have something to upgrade. 4 levels. Level up. What is this? The pet. What does the pet do? Helps in battle with get more passive effects. Thank you. Wow, I slipped through that. Wow, I'm so good sometimes. Where? It's off screen, brother. 3. Sorry, habit action. I didn't mean to skip that. You can always Google yourself the cinematics. What are you doing? Stop pinging! Calm the fuck down. But anyway, there we go. That was Dark to bend the skewer. I guess in the base, yeah. So yeah, that was the Act 10, I guess? No. No, right? That cannot be Act 10, right? Okay, I'm not going to touch anything now. Sorry. Sorry for skipping cutscene.
Mother, I'm afraid I won't be able to complete my mission.
The only aspect of the end that had some effort, and I dare to skip it.
Land, just as the Count said, and it was a fitting place to carry out my task.
Me, actually.
But during my time here at World's End, I was able to learn about the true kindness people can show one another. The rune hunter, who was my target, put themselves in harm's way to protect me, even though they knew of my intentions.
You can...
Because of that, I now wish to repay their kindness, even if it means that I can't return to Arcris. I know very well that there is no mercy for those who fail their mission. I'm sure I will be hunted by the other Knights of Arcris, but I wish to focus on the present and move forward one step at a time. Mother, my heart is filled with yearning and worry for you every day. Please look after your health, even though I can't be with you. Love, Canna.
She's so human. That was the message all along. Oh. Makes sense. You ask me who's Canna? No idea. There we go. Thank you. Thank you for this amazing cutscene. So, Sarkai loves Karina, and she has an actual Sarkai. You get it? This one doesn't have. This one is a cinematic, brother. Why does it not have any audio? Fuck you. Sorry. Also, wait. I got something. Can you show me? Where is the... Okay. I am actually blind. That's what happens. What's this? Journal Golden Ring. Okay. Charm. What? Alisa's generosity. Alright. What? Shut up. Go to Port Elder Reach. What? Where? Yeah, I finished. Okay, there it is. We finished Act 12. Now comes Act 13. Probably this one was themed about, or around the same thing. Wow, a belt. This one was, I was trying to say, this one was themed around, what? Ships, ports, and whatnot. Next one will be about, no idea. But the point is we're done with this chapter, so time to move on. Go to Abandoned Shelter. Abandoned Shelter? I think we're back on the Sango. No, what? What? What is this place? Altar of Blessing. Live energy can be felt. So true. Life energy can be felt all around the world. Also, I had one thought. I remember something. Probably it should be like a far more important thing, but I kind of forget about it myself, so that's why. I don't know. To some degree it also is because I don't truly understand it, I don't truly follow it in terms of why the fuck is that such a normalized thing nowadays. But we have Black Friday finally going on now, so many things are getting discounts and whatnot. Anyways, it doesn't mean that actually everything is getting completely discounted in terms of, oh no, wow, every single thing is far more accessible. No, many things, even more in some cultures, that whole weird thing of we are going to increase the price like a week before Black Friday comes. So when we make the Black Friday discounts, they actually are the same price. Or, wow, $5 of difference. So good. But yeah, the point is discounts on everything, and particularly why I remember this something funny happened. If you're a user, I don't know, I shouldn't be publicizing stuff like this. It's like, yeah, you know, let me, oh yeah, the multi-million-dollar company needs far more publicity, for sure, but no. The point is that something like, okay, let me say it like this. I saw it and I already did myself. X, aka Twitter, got a discount, a Black Friday discount for 1 month even. Not even that long. 1 month. But a good enough discount for me, so yeah. Is the point about buying premium? I don't think so. I wouldn't actually, I don't know. Is it something good to recommend? I don't know, man. It's like, to some degree, yeah, I was thinking about that. It's such a weird thing, no? Does any normal human being actually buy premium for no reason? I think that only if you're trying to do something with your accounts and whatnot are you going to actually worry about buying premium. It's so meaningless otherwise. I cannot picture in my head an average, a normal person getting premium for just because it is discounted. It's sort of weird. I don't know if it is the proper expression, but it's something along the lines of we have normalized so much people trying to literally me talking about that, but we have normalized so much that degree of every single one trying to become yet another figure like that. But if you don't actually have any interest on something like that, there is no reason as to why you will even try to invest on stuff of that sort. It's sort of obvious. No normal person would consider buying even something like premium. That's the point that I was trying to make. I don't know, to some degree. That's what I say, but at the same time, I don't actually even have the real information at hand. Maybe it is literally the most profitable aspect of Twitter besides the ads. Who knows? Perhaps it's just me and my biases informing the way in which I speak about something that I otherwise wouldn't have fully engaged with if it weren't for my current decisions. Blah blah blah. But who knows? We don't, so that's all that matters here. Also, it's 128 America standard? What? That's not America standard. What are you talking about? That's Argentina standard. In America it's like 11 o'clock, I think. I hate so much actually. I was gonna say time displacement, and that's Echo Ultimate. But no, I hate so much time difference. Why don't we all live literally and why am I It's fine. It's fucking fine. It's fine. It's part of the experience. Sometimes you have to get a little bit stunlocked to experience the game to its fullest. Otherwise, you don't understand how lucky you are to not get stunlocked every single time, I guess. I don't know. At this point, probably we would actually rage with it for today if it was literally just me, but it's fine. You learn to not get mentally destroyed by such things. Otherwise, we have to. The wolf doesn't want to look weak. The lion does concern himself. Brother, I haven't actually talked about that. It's so funny to upload memes sometimes. Memes, the DNA of the soul, actually. More people should engage with memes. We sometimes forget out the silliness, wonder, the joy of memes and such. We need more people consuming, watching, uploading, interacting, creating, recreating, commenting memes. Also, muchísimo texto. Oh yeah, I was. Do we have any frame drop? No. Do we have any? Probably the bitrate. I'm pretty sure the bitrate has to be horrible when there are so many effects on screen. That has been, yeah, I don't know. That has been something that I have been wondering about for an incredibly long time. It's kind of weird to know that we have so many platforms centered around live retransmission and such, and none of them does lossless transmission at all. Not even the greatest event have lossless transmissions. That's kind of weird. Not weird. That's kind of depressing. I have to say. I would have liked more if we had. Then yeah, true, lossless Yeah, the point is lossless transmission and lossless videos and whatnot. To have to worry so much about the resolution and the bitrate and whatnot and the information stuff, that's, I wouldn't say bad, but yeah, it's strange that we have normalized all of that so much. Also, there was, I have to admit, stuff happens in this game so much that you kinda get lost. Okay, one of the things that happened was there was before an event that was for that was for what? That was for Halloween theme. That's the word. And the issue is now there is no Halloween themed event. And not that there is no Halloween themed event, rather that there is no event at all. There is no way to keep progressing. One of the main ways to keep on progressing is with also the seasonal stuff that this guy. Yet another layer of mechanics. All of this stuff. Offerings which in return give you rewards. Passive rewards. Which all of them are chances. This game is so gacha centered, I cannot believe it, brother. Also, what's going on? Why do I scroll down and it... What? Why do I scroll down and it increases in size? What? Huh? What? Okay. It's fine. Also, yeah. I didn't say anything. I mean, personally have it normalized, but it's kinda crazy. 10 million gold? That's kinda a lot. In other games, that's literally an entire... You're set up for the rest of the game. Here, I think you cannot do most endgame stuff, even if you have 10 million. You need to have like 100 or so. That's the aspect of grind, I guess, but it's fine. We're not yet there, so I don't have to actually rage quit about that right now. We will rage quit once we have to confront that, but not yet. Also, yeah, all of this stuff. Yet more mechanics to get rewarded. The quests, which are main, sub-quest, side quest, and journal, which is the aspect of exploration that I mentioned before. And also you have, you have the achievements, and with achievement you unlock also the titles, which are permanent. Wow, I like when my game has 20 layers of depth into it. Can I? I can't just right click, it's over. Probably, I hope one of these things end up helping, because in the end, so much stuff, it's cool to have and get so much stuff, but yeah, right now, I'm not paying attention at all. I don't feel like paying attention right now. At some point, I guess I will have to, but please, don't make it be right now, thank you. Also, I can't... This one, this is the only ring that I have on me, because I know that I should wear this. I can't wear this so far. Thank you. Thank you, video game. My favorite part, when the game decides to not let me still use something. Anyway. Okay. Let me check, because I said before, how much we are already like 2 hours in. I probably should not stop, but try to optimize the stuff a little bit before moving on. Mostly because also I don't like getting destroyed. Literally right now I just got some stuff, but one of the main runes to keep on progressing fast. But anyway, there is. I keep on saying it. Games like this one have way too much stuff always going on, so you don't need to worry yourself that much about what I almost changed word about not having stuff to do. Let's disassemble stuff. Wow, my favorite mechanic. Putting things to get destroyed, all of them. Disassemble, yeah. Obtained disassemble parts, thank you. Rocks. Why do I have a card? What are these cards for? I don't know yet. I have them since like so long ago. I don't even understand why I get them. Why should I keep them even? Happens to the rest of us, I guess. Also, this something else that I can disassemble that. What? Why should I disassemble that? What? To farm? Why would I disassemble that? I can't craft more. No idea. Ah, yeah, this game, one of the issues, actual issues that this game has, this has a whole aspect of crafting. Funny thing about crafting, it takes time, it can be accelerated with paid stuff. It's so kino. So yeah, that's an incredibly big loss, actually. Also here, this is what I was trying to say before, the whole aspect of orbs, which is yet another layer of complexity of the game. The rest. Nothing better than to have to worry yourself out 1,000 more things to keep on crafting. And the best thing is you can consume 100 of these. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 1,700 orbs or 1,700 orbs that you have to consume. And wait a second. Here, the more you consume, the lower your chances of success are, so probably assuming that at 100% you have like a 1% chance, making it generous, you have to consume like 50,000? 50? What the fuck is... What? I think I didn't actually make a mistake. What? No, you have to consume... Wow. I love grinding. My favorite aspect of a video game. When it forces me to grind for 7 hours to get 100 out of 100 character. Also, yeah, I have a lot of these other things that are like even more places to go. This is brewing potions and such. Synthesis. Most of this is for endgame content, so yeah, we're not touching any of that. Combining is for crafting stuff, so that's something that I probably should be worrying about. I will rather not. I don't know. I chose to play this to play this because I wanted to, nothing else. But implying that anybody is also playing this, something important to know, just in case you can combine these tiny elements into the biggest ones. I never knew that. I played for like the first 20 hours without ever realizing that probably there was a tutorial, and unavoidably I skipped the tutorial myself. So, useful thing to know to not have so many stacks of earth elements. You can combine all of them into the biggest category, so nice thing. Something else? No, I don't know. I guess, yeah, I already said we're going to be here for like a while, so let me take a break. I have to expressionist idle break, so give me a second. Also let me mute. Thank you. What? I I am kind of back. I have been repeating since I started the stream something. What was it? Uh, what's I I had why did I blank out the moment I sat down? It was about me and the whole thing of. Let me try to find it. The video that I keep on repeating about how Path of Exile and the complexity can I make an understandable sentence? How deep can Path of Exile be in terms of complexity? Also, they switched the subscriptions and the rest of the tabs around in YouTube yet again. Thank you so much, YouTube. Let me find it and link it just because I keep on spamming it. The worst guide for Path of Exile by Connor Conquers. That guy.
17.
Shut up, bro. This one is Kino. That's the. I didn't add any context. Somebody comes an hour from now, sees that, and they are like, "What the fuck are you talking about? Why did you send that?" No. Let's unpin right now. Thank you. Video Dream Showcase. True. Did I have to add out of that in one message? Yeah, it was an obligation. Otherwise, I would have blown up. Think we. Something else? Am I forgetting something? I don't think so, right? Am I not? I am. No? Yeah? We are good. So. Wow. I forgot that I had sounded again. Let me actually change scene. Can you change scene, brother? Yeah. Oh, thank you. This person is moving. This was an actual player. Wolfram. They were Asuka's. Wow. So Kino. Anyway. What? Ah, yeah. I was like, I went out, I came back, I got some candy. That's all that happened. I got some. No. I also took my idol break, thank you. And now comes the most engaging part of the game, crafting stuff. Oh, I wanna shoot this. No, don't say that. Oh, I hate this. Enchantment? Can I enchant something? I don't need to enchant anything, right? What is this? You have to. Sorry, that wasn't intended. That was me trying to. What's rub my eye, and because I moved too fast, I gave a left hook to the right hook to the. What? There is still stuff to unlock, brother. Ah, this is favorite. Okay. Ah, okay. This shows everything. Oh, okay. Okay. This was almost a perfect. No. Yeah. No. It had. It was good. It was good. Yeah. Was it? No. It had an incredibly low. Mid, I guess. Mid craft or something like that. I don't know. The point is not that, but rather everything else. Can I? Yeah, I probably should actually pay attention to what I have. Yeah, this. Okay, I said it before. We have equipment to change. We have this. This thing goes in the place of this other thing. Why? Because I think I don't use this for almost anything. It has plus 99 damage, which is added on top of the other multipliers of damage, which is good. Issue is, I don't use maximized damage, and I don't use anything else of the other benefits. So better to have this, which gives you critical damage. I haven't explained my whole build, so it's like, what the fuck do you care about critical damage? Ah, great question, bro. Let me explain to you, because we are playing a werewolf based around critical rate and critical damage. So yeah, thank you. Something else to do? I should yeah. This game has a wonderful mechanic that is pity rolls and whatnot. It's fun to some degree, but the issue is you actually. Let me actually. Which I am I looking for? I don't remember actually where. Here, Mystic. Rune enchant, thank you. This... I have to drag you. Can you... Resistor, no. Wrong, no. This one, resistor. Doesn't work. Oh! Shut up, you. This one. That's the pity mechanic. 1500 rerolls until it is guaranteed. For the best option. So good, not at all time consuming. I love when times don't appreciate my when games don't appreciate my time. But it's fine. We power through anyways. Also, there is another mechanic that I haven't shown because I myself don't understand it. Said here. Here. You have this thing. In this thing you feed stuff. I don't understand what you feed, how you get that. No idea whatever is going on here. Yet at some point I guess I will understand it. Not right now. Something else. Yeah. No. Guild? No. There is something that is for here. This thing is for a guy. Growth, relic, rune master. Is it rune master? No. Otter? No. Item? No. Rune? No. Content? No. I don't know. Yeah, I actually don't know what is the... I actually don't know what is the... What is the thing? The zodiac thing. Anyway, we don't need that right now. I guess. At some point it will get unlocked, I have to assume. So, what's next? Ah, yeah, I left control and left alt. Thank you. I need more movement speed elixir. I don't have any. Probably, if not, I guess. This easy. No more speed potion. Not like it is actually necessary anyway. Something else. Do I have something to do actually? I don't know. Balancing. I don't want to. Let me see. Leveling up runes, my favorite part. 5 levels? You are serious? I haven't leveled this for what? Why do I have such a low level rune? How much damage do I gain? 620,000? Okay. Okay, yeah. Good choice. There we go. Now we can continue. Kinda. I wasn't paying attention. Unavoidable. No need to pay attention. That's the fun of this. You don't look at all at what you're doing, and anyways you win. So fun. This one, acceleration is movement speed. Let's go. More movement speed. Okay, now let's receive this. Okay, can I use this? I just don't want at all to keep on seeing that. It's actually bothering me. That's how they get you, probably. What? How do I use that? There are so many tabs. A ticket to enter the holy raid. What? How do you use that, brother? That one's shit. Almost, but I get composition. Keep yourself composed. Don't swear. Don't let the rage win. Don't let the game rage bait you, brother. I saved that, what? Where did it go? Ah, I am blind, sorry. I am actually blind, I guess, I don't know. Anyway, continuing with the Sorn is something else. Yeah, the playtime bonus igen, så kino. Okay. How many of those do I have? What? Why did it say negative? I was about to have a heart attack from having so many. Anyway, moving on. Why did it say negative? My favorite part of the game when the UI gets bugged, and it absolutely gives me a heart attack. Anyway, final luck. Go to Deep Blue Dream Trail. Yeah, basically. Anyway, besides that, I don't know. What was I thinking about? What do I think about? Do I think about anything? I don't think about. I just see the world and I react to things. I find myself surprised every single day when I look outside and I see that things happen. It is always a surprising space. Everything is so full of life. Such a beautiful landscape. Everything is captivating. Everything has a color to it, and I cannot avoid but to be amazed by what I see, because I know that I am but a speck of dust flying by while life passes by. Sorry. I was saying. I don't know. What? There was an adventure out there? What? What the fuck is this area, brother? What? Is this like confusion area? What's up? What? Wait a second. What's out of this? Are there enemies anywhere? Ah, yeah, there are. Okay. Finally, destruction, blood being spilled, lives being lost. I get to fulfill the same desire that all my ancestors did before. I get to feel part of the cycle. I am satisfied. My primal instinct of killing and destroying others is fulfilled by this video, and today I can go and rest at ease knowing that I killed, but no someone real. Just an enemy. Not simple game that tomorrow I will forget about. Sometimes I wonder if everyone thinks that I am schizophrenic, but they decide to not say anything. Sorry. It's words. What a wonderful thing, yeah? And I don't know. I haven't. Okay, let me say it like this. I haven't. One of the many benefits of having time is getting to consume things that make you happy in terms of having continued to read. It's to some degree, I guess it's difficult to read somebody like him, because not only it is to some degree necessary, but also it is. Yeah, I always talk about that stuff. I like to read people, but at the same time, okay. I don't like to read people without any other prior context, so issue ends up being it's nice to read and it's not in the void of Shast himself. I haven't continuing with what is it? Human to Human, and it's good, but sadly, yeah, you can notice that there are many blank spaces, not that can get filled by the reader, but rather that get filled once you understand all the prior context. He talks a lot about Schopenhauer. I haven't actually got caught up with Schopenhauer, so I don't know. I understand. I already tried to mention that before, and that's the same issue here. Oh wow, yeah, we should have scientific information and knowledge accessible to everyone. And blah 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 blah. You understand how incredibly annoying is all of that stuff, bro? To have to spend so much time reading somebody just to be capable of reading somebody else later on, just to probably keep on reading, get another person in the future based on those two last people that you read. It's incredibly burdensome and not just burdensome or annoying. It's frustrating that it never reaches a point in which there is nothing in the essence or in the void of its own self. Everything is based on other things, and that's the nature of how literally every single philosophical work works. And how all of them get to function. The issue, even more particularly in philosophy, is how nothing truly gets to be by itself despite the author intending to do so, because the roots which nurture such ideas already inform the final concept or the final approach to the desire of the author. So, even more, it's an eternal struggle of, oh wow, yeah, let's see who said something about this same issue or this same concept before that we can or will utilize now. Also, are the statues moving? What the fuck are we watching? They were talking? No audio, so this isn't important. Level up. Yeah. Main quest completed. Tracking. But anyway, I mean, I say a lot as always, and I know at this point I know I do a quite bad show at not sounding angry. I always sound irritated. It's quite a wonderful thing, anyways. You get to keep on seeing stuff like that, and to conclude even more stuff based on prior ratings. It's probably one of the easiest works. Well, I guess not easiest works to perform in the way of itself. But it's one of those sensations of, oh wow, yeah, I finally start to get stuff. And I guess the point is always, it is something that can happen with everybody. Sadly, as always, it's just absent in the general discourse. Because God forsake, we said, to the normal person, to the average, that yeah, you too can be a prodigy in learning and in the way in which you understand anything. And I don't know, someday I also still do get the other aspect of, and even if it were to be true, most people don't want to spend their whole lives on way too many things. It's easier, let's say it like this. We are playing a video game, so it's far easier for us to just play one thing than to spend our whole existence trying to find or catalog or experience all the games that there are out there. Oh wow, not yeah, but I want to play them. But you have to understand that you, me, anybody who says that is not the average person. The average person doesn't want to play 20,000 fucking games throughout their whole existence. Their dream is to find one thing that can satisfy their whole needs for all eternity, and that's it. That's where it dies. No, oh yeah, let's buy every single game. If tomorrow something... That's why even games like FIFA, like PES and whatnot are so successful on one hand, and on the other could be even better with the whole concept of tomorrow. A final version of PES comes out, and many people would keep themselves just on that niche. It's not about, oh yeah, you know what, I will make sure that tomorrow I will download 20 new games and play them. It's, I don't know, it's the eternal concept of the bubble and the echo chambers and whatnot. It's just, let's say like this, how little it gets properly discussed in all the aspects that do engross itself. It's sad to see that, yeah, we could actually make sure that we are discussing, we are making sure that everybody is aware of how much of an echo chamber there is about certain things, but it is rather far easier to keep ourselves silent about that and never acknowledge that certain things are still, even if there is a big group, still enclosed to groups of people, not that every single person experiences that. And I don't know, it's, once again, I'm not here to say, oh no, yeah, tomorrow we will wake up and we will destroy all the god. No, I'm just a reflection of life. I'm fucking playing a video game, bro. If you think that I'm saying, oh no, yeah, this critique is meant to say that we have to wake up. No, it's just, the point is, yeah, stuff like that always happens, and it's better to at the very least try to be cautious about such events and to keep ourselves in our own toes, as to not fall under the illusion that we might be not experiencing that same thing. And I guess so, yeah, more than anything else, because of that whole aspect of I affiliate myself with what I think, I affiliate myself with what I feel and such, and I don't realize that when I do so, I might be just falling under standard assumptions rather than to actually fulfilling anything of proper usefulness, you know. Also, well, my screen was about to turn on, but quick save. Probably, I guess the capture doesn't capture that, probably, most surely. I would be quite sure of that. I think it's like an external factor. That's like an overlay of the screen or something like that. I don't know. That was just a random event that sometimes happens. Something I like this area in which there is so little visibility that it's almost impossible to understand where the fuck I am walking on. Where am I going? What am I doing? Or well, I mean, what am I doing? I'm killing enemies, wow. Such a complex formula. But everything else besides that. Also, I think it worked. Probably I should try to take some damage. I haven't been trying to do so. Because, I don't know, I think it would be quite dumb to actually stay still, but I could try to do that. And anyway, I guess next upgrade probably should be something like HP. I don't even know, I think it's also kind of pointless, no? Based on how much damage every single thing does. That's the whole point of games like this one. You're actually always forced to, in the end game, dodged and nothing else. If you don't dodge, you die anyways. So you can have like incredibly tanky stats. Wow, you take 2 hits instead of 1. Wow, the boss utilizes a laser, just like every single complex boss of these sort of games in which an outer being or whatever literally, again, just has to blast you with that beam, high energy beam, and wow, you are there. Not in 1 hit, in 2. Wow. Also, Kana, what the fuck is this? Also, this is a god? Lacrima. Yeah, Lacrima is a god. If there is something that I have learned from seeing all the names 1,000 times, is that Lacrima is a god. So I'm quite sure about that. Also, let me say this quickly. I know the point is I cannot evolve and such as much, but something funny happens. The world is centered around Whirlwind. I already said, Whirlwind is like an incredibly common basic ability in most games of this kind. Something funny that happened here. For some random reason, this skill in particular has no unique assigned to it. I think most, I don't know, we already saw that 179 or so unique. What's the word? Skill runes. So probably not 197 of those will have a unique assigned to them, but that the most common generic one doesn't have one, that's weird. That's strange, to say the least. Also, what the fuck is that? What? What the fuck are those enemies? I like not seeing anything and not understanding what's going on. My favorite part of the game. When I'm in a thick fog and stuff happens, I kill stuff and stuff also attacks me. And none of that is visible to me. Finally, we're out of the foggy forest. Okay. Also, I think I don't know if I actually wasn't. Yeah, I keep on repeating that. It's not for the beat. I don't pay that much attention to the game itself. I don't know if we started the last chapter literally as I started stream or not. I think not. Based on what I remember, I had like half of it already on, so I don't think we're going to start and finish this chapter based on what I have experienced, at least on my own playthrough. These chapters are like an hour or so long each one. Even if you're literally only doing game content, they take a incredibly long time. So probably better to not try to do 2 of them in a row. Otherwise, we might lose it. At least it's what I have been saying so far throughout the whole time. It's incredibly visually catchy, so that's that. Yeah, I remember now, finally, what the fuck, why are you... What was that guy not getting auto-attacked anyway? I remember, I haven't thinking about it. I don't know, I haven't only thinking about it mostly. I haven't tried to work on, well, the issue, I don't want to think about it, that's also the issue. But I have been working on trying to make sure that we get a new model. And yeah, one of the funny discoveries has been to see that most certainly it won't be ready until probably like middle next year, and I don't even think the stuff will be all that good in terms of everything else to use it. I don't know. I haven't thinking incredibly, not too deep. I haven't trying to make sense out of the concept itself, and I am quite annoyed that we are in such an AI era. How do you say the word era? In that word, we are in such advanced AI times. Thank you. That something funny happens. We have so much of that everywhere. Kind of. We don't have literally everywhere AI. I am waiting. I would like to not have to spend so much on anything that is related to tracking. I'm pretty sure most people, yeah, I mean, I guess once again, I literally already mentioned that before. Perhaps it is an echo chamber and the bubble in which I live myself, which makes me believe that everyone else understands how the prices of stuff like motion capture and whatnot. But yeah, technology of that sort, which can be like $3,000 for something good, or barely good sometimes even. Is not funny actually. It's depressing actually. And yeah, the point is, we don't have AI for motion capture yet. Can we shout out to the developers in chat? Can somebody develop a motion capture AI, please, accessible to the public that doesn't bankrupt me in the process? Thank you. That's the thing that I haven't tried to think out, and I don't know. I am kinda dying to see that work differently. But the point is, yeah, that's like an incredibly far away thought. The true thing that matters here is the model, and yeah, the only promise that I am willing to make is before half year. I am going to assume that once I finally finish with exams next week, I can properly sit down and work on the model and such. And perhaps it doesn't even take more than 1 month or 2. But I guess the version that we're going to have still is going to be incredibly scuffed. But better to have something scuffed than to have nothing. So who cares? Or not who cares. It's a far better win than to just say no. Yeah, I can have the best version. Let's give up. Also, I have no idea why we are fighting this thing. Doesn't matter. I have life steal, yet even with that, I don't instantly heal all of my health. I hate this. Anyway, a labyrinth known as the past. So true, Wolfie. Mist burner. That's what they call me. No, what, sorry. Also, yeah, tiny observation, perhaps you have already noticed. Something funny that this game has is the aspect of traversing through the map and minimap and such. Sometimes the game doesn't realize that... I don't actually know, I am assuming way too much why, but... It tells you to use the teleporter instead of the waypoint that you create yourself. It should be actually realized that, yeah, unavoidably you're not... Am I going to have to kill these people? No, right? The children, thank God. I have to kill any of them. It would have been fitting with the aesthetics anyway, so... Does that justify killing? No. Wow! A non-violent quest? In a game like this one? Fairest ever. Breaking... revolutionary gameplay, actually. Also, where did I go? Where did I not go? Where? Aha! I knew it. I had something to explore. Okay, true. No, this area is done. No, it wasn't. Besides that, what the fuck is this? Ah, the subscription. The subscription. Do we have anything else to do here? Ah, yeah, I have this one. Damage taken dampening, my favorite. Okay, now we only have this one. No, what? 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 I don't... What? Anyway, I was already sure that was it. What? No, I guess. So I have to spend 1 extra point somewhere. I don't even know where. I already have everything here. What do I do with the extra point? What? I guess I have to spend an extra point somewhere. play called? Ah, yeah. I think everything here is damage, so that's fine. Dust. I didn't take this one. Strike damage. Why did I not take this one? What happened with me? Am I going crazy? Perhaps. I don't know. I will figure that out once I have the point. Not right now, actually. But what? Such bad manners, brother. Who would have expected that? But anyway, I don't know. I think okay. This is like like a league addict when you. And it's saying a league addict is like not as bad, yeah, but at the same time not as correct. What the fuck is this, man? Shady trace. The point was this is like a league addict. Let me finish this map and after that we're done. Because yeah, I think we are playing this for like entire stream, so it would be a wise choice to actually stop here. I don't know. We can. I don't know. It's yeah. I can see myself playing this for 7 hours straight. But yeah, a wiser choice to not to do that. Even less today. It will be actually a wise choice. Yeah. But I don't know. Yeah. The point was I had a great time anyway. So it doesn't matter if it was 1 hour, half an hour, 3 seconds. It was great. Even more, yeah, because it actually was like quite a lot. So 2 hours and a half, I think, or so I remember. So yeah, we did out so, and it was as literally just as I said, a good time. So happy with that, content with everything that we got. Cannot ask for more, I guess. I don't know. There is always more to ask for, but it may be wiser to not be so demanding out of the world, to not be so expectant out of reality, because reality itself is rather deceiving in nature and full of things that are far less optimistic as we tend to expect ourselves. So yeah. That is to say, this match was good. So, this match was nice. And yeah, I don't know. Next time, I already thought about that. I wanted to play this actually because I was like, I need to play this game. I need to show people this event. And I don't know. I will keep on considering, perhaps at some point we play Path of Exile, perhaps, maybe. I also, yeah, I have to be honest, I was like, I want to play Path of Exile. I saw that it weighs 50 gigabytes, and I was like, holy shit, maybe not. Maybe I don't want to install 50 gigabytes just to play yet another action RPG. There is another action RPG actually that I want to play. That one, the issue is I have to buy that one actually. I never watched it myself in terms of, yeah, in terms of buying it actually, so I will need to go out and get some cash and buy it, but having one of the wonderful benefits of having a PC, probably one day I should actually try to talk about that properly. I don't have to spend as much money. I don't have to actually spend almost any money. having made enough good choices throughout my life as an Steam user has allowed me to not have to spend more cash. Unavoidably, yeah, it is still somewhat slow. Oh no, wow. You have to think about what you buy before you actually spend. Who would have expected that? I cannot engulf into the mindless consumption of everything that gets thrown at me. Oh no, so sad. But at the very least, yeah, it's literally free. Or I don't think it's what's the expression? It isn't free actually, because it's the investment as always is time, but it's more along the lines of it gets to be costless, or the only cost. Yeah, the only cost is time actually. So that's far better than to have to both time and cash. So, but yeah, the real point was one day, what yet another promise. One day, an actual guy on stuff like not having to spend so much fucking money on Steam. I think I don't know. I assume, as always, yet another assumption. You have to assume, based on all the people that I have come to know, at least here in Latin America, most people understand how to do stuff of that sort, but out of nowhere, you talk about that with others from other places of the world, and you end up finding out that, yeah, perhaps the average person has no clue about that. Or, oh no, the way in which some things get painted from an outside perspective sometimes is also incredibly weird. We make things sound like they are the worst, or they are incredibly demanding. Something like one of the easiest methods for what we are talking about here is farming cash, Steam. So one of the easiest methods, therefore, is literally you just run idly a program that gets cards for you that you already have on your account. It just makes sure that you pick all of them up so that you can later on go on and sell them. And for some reason, I remember when I thought with others about that, and the mental picture that people had out that was even, oh no, it's a virus that might get you banned. No, it literally isn't condemned, and the only reason as to why something like Valve doesn't actively enforce it is because they know that it will give an even wider audience, and to some degree could quote unquote be not as beneficial because it will make more people enter. I'm actually trying to explain the whole market of Steam, and that's like way too complicated. The concept is, yeah, Valve doesn't actively publicize methods of free cash because it will make it even wider, and if it gets way too much attention, sadly, outer authorities will have to step in, and perhaps Valve will stop cashing in as much. So that's why many things like that don't get talked out. Same thing as with, for example, the easiest method, I think, that is in direct relation or dependent on something like Counter-Strike, and something like that also doesn't get enough publicity because it already is an incredibly big game, famous thing. Imagine having to also worry about that, and worry that perhaps way too many people use it just for that, and either it has to get shut down because it has too many persons involved just on that aspect, or it has to, the other even worse outcome, it has to get regulated. And not only that, but literally everything else. And I understand them. Nobody here wants bureaucracy like that, so it's fine. But anyway, that's one day, the next, yet another promise onto the pile. One day, a proper guide on how to cash on stuff, I guess. But yeah, how to just, it's not even how to cash. The concept of cashing in or such makes it sound like it's about taking advantage of something that isn't meant to be. No. It's how to literally use the system that is provided to you in a beneficial way to you. But anyway, can we nothing else? Okay, let me find the teleporter. There we go. Oh, but they are so close. I'm stronger than one map. Okay, that's it. Anyway, yeah, that's it for today. No more self-indulgence in this. I will keep on playing anyways in my own free time. I hope by the probably taking into consideration everything by the next stream, it will probably be like, I don't know, level 80 or so, I guess. I think that the approximate is level 85 by the time you finish the whole story, so it's fine. But anyway, sorry, it's shocking actually. You should, yeah, if you didn't get the message, you should install. I was going to say Black Desert. Yeah, probably. No, I don't know. You should install Undecember and then Black Desert. You should fall victim to gacha slope. Also, what the fuck is this? This? Yeah. Terrible. Something else to see before actually ending. A final dopamine hit by all the rewards. Receive. Yes. Get more stuff. So good. Yet another game that fires neurons. My favorite. But no, anyway, sorry. Let me come here and yeah. Probably, I think we should raid someone. Can we raid someone? Yeah, we shall raid someone. It has been an incredibly good time. Probably next time, I don't even know. Probably tomorrow, we're going to be here with a more chill stream and such. So yeah, that's the good news. Bad news. I don't actually have a bad news. I don't know. I don't know that the world is going to end in 8 billion years or something like that. So I don't know. I don't have anything bad to say. Also, Shin is live. Probably Shin machine. That's the choice for today. So yeah, let me be clear. No, sorry. let me write him. Okay, there we go. But no, as always, anyway, the point is, thanks for everything. It has been a wonderful time. Thank you. Thank you for your time, for your patience, for your interest, and yeah, have a good night, have a good day, have a good evening. Remember to hydrate, to drink, to everything, to be responsible, to rest also, and yeah, as always, see you next time, and even if we don't, thank you for the attention, for the time, for the patience, for everything. Have a wonderful night, and yeah, good luck. This guy, oh my god.